Applying the ballad style to melodies in 3 easy steps. Step 1, the left hand. So the very easy left hand ballad style. In G, root, 5th, 1st, back to the 5th. And the pedal, keep the pedal down for each chord change. So without the pedal, no sustain. With the pedal, and if you're changing chord, you lift and put it back down again. And the great thing about this left hand ballad style pattern is that it works for either major or minor chords in the right hand, because you're leaving out the third, which determines whether it's a major or a minor. So G major, G minor, but you're not playing the third, you're just playing the 1st and the 5th, which is the same for either major or minor. So it'll apply to both. Okay, let's apply the pattern to the first 4 chords of the song Auld Lang Sang. G, down to E minor, up to A minor, up to D. Very often you'll see songbooks with lyrics and the chord changes will come in exactly at the point of the lyric where they're meant to change. Step 2, add the right hand melody line. So the melody line for this song is and you can see above the melody line the chord changes. So this is for G, G, changing to E minor, A minor, D. Basically that also means that you can play a G chord underneath, E minor, A minor, to D. Okay. Step 3. You're going to add some right hand chord notes beneath the melody line. So what you just played sounds okay, but the overall sound is a bit thin. Because it's just a single melody line, there's no depth to it. So you're going to try and add some chord tones underneath the melody line. So as we looked at before, you could play chords very close to that. G, E minor, A minor. So you see how that thickens the sound up? So if you can play those chord tones with the left hand, see how much thicker that is, how much more depth it's got. So the reason you add the chord tones underneath the melody line is because our ears always pick out the top notes of a chord more so than any other note. Okay, so there's your, that's the G. So if you play the G underneath, still hearing that note above all else. If you played the G up high, okay, it's not so clear what the note is, but it's very clear when it's beneath the melody line. Alright, so let's go through the song. So the melody line is, first note is G, and that's with the G chord. So you're looking for G chord tones to add underneath. So you can play G backwards because you're actually on a G, so there's G backwards. The next chord tone is G again, but you want E minor chord. So there's E minor. So you can play an E minor middle. The next melody line is A, and you want to play A minor underneath. So you can play A minor backwards. A again for the melody, and you're playing a D chord underneath. So G backwards. Okay. E minor middle, A minor backwards, D. And if you add the left hand in at top of that,